I apologise. It wasn't, but yeah, no, I apologise. I knew this was going to be a controversial topic. I don't know why I ever wrote the bloody list in the first place.
No, it's cool, man. It's cool. There's so many amazing people.
Now, listen, I absolutely love your EP, and it was a pointless exercise because I could have put hundreds of things in there, but I wanted to give a shout out to some and had to cut it at some point. So there you go. But no, yours is a fantastic EP, and from what I've heard so far of your new one that's released in January, you'll be on the 2018 list anyway, so don't worry about it.
if that 2018 list is one of 30, then yes.
No, you'll be top 5 on that one based on what I've heard from 2018 so far.
I'll you down in December.
No, I realised as I started that, I was like, did I put Cuecliche on that list? Damn. But no, anyway.
Because next year you're going to have a trophy, it's going to be more serious. And
yeah. I'm really digging the hole here. I fucking love your EP. I don't know why I'm apologising for that. I think you've got a fantastic EP and the new stuff's even better, so whatever.
I know when you started that story, my tactic was set out. I was putting it.
Oh, I know, yeah.
It was completely malicious, I apologise.
I don't know why I went down that route. No, don't apologise. It's my own fault for digging that hole. But anyway.
I always feel like it'd be unfair if I was to comment on Mr. Happy Chainsaw because I'm so biased because I actually love those guys. But, all I can say is that they're the guys that we definitely, since meeting them, looked up to, and Martin's been a big help to us. And, I wouldn't have reached out to him for help if I didn't, have a massive respect for, not only what they've done, but the music they write, the way they play, his voice, the lyrics they write are just, they're the kind of songs that I grew up listening to, that sort of sound, and, they put their own twist on it in such an incredible way that, we're very, very lucky that we can call them friends, and we're very unlucky that the 3 shows we tried to play together haven't come through, but, we'll work on that for 2018. That'll be our band New Year resolution to play with them at some point.
I think we should all do it. We keep talking about doing a show with Mr. Happy Chainsaw. I've got my drummer's having a baby, which is putting a spanner in the works. He's not. That's not possible.
Wow, that's a very model.
Yeah. That's our next art project. No, So, but it'd be good actually. Maybe we could all go out to the George in London or something like that. It'd be a good show to get the 3 of us and everyone up.
And get Juxter on there as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get Juxter on. Why not? That'd be fantastic. That would be a nice crossover actually, because you know what you were saying earlier about you want bands that work together but don't do the same thing.
Yeah.
Actually, if you think about what we do. So you and Mr. Happy Chainsaw are probably closer than where we are, but actually Juxter is probably the link because he crosses over all kinds of genres. And,
well, yeah, no kidding,
and stuff.
Me and John spoke and he said exactly that. He said we'd be perfect together on a show because, like Happy Chainsaw, there's similarities there, but there's enough difference there to keep people excited. So.
Yeah, definitely. And at the end of the day, it's all about attitude, right? So I think the thing that links all of those 4 bands together is that punk attitude. It's have a good time, look after each other, anarchy, fuck you.
Here's a trivia question for you both then.
Okay.
What is the link between Mr. Happy Chainsaw and Cuecliche, other than genre?
Essex.
No, we're London. It's a subject we've already covered on this show.
On this show?
On this very show. We discussed it maybe half an hour ago.
Oh, we're brilliant at this, aren't we? I don't know. What is the link? Am I going to kick myself in a second?
Okay, who do you think did the artwork for Jesus?
Oh, of course. Lawrence, man.
Was it?
Exactly. So we're all. I think it was. Anyway, I could be very wrong here. I'm 90% certain it was.
I don't know. That'd be amazing if he did. That is a piece of artwork that I've called out many times as being outstanding. It's the idea of the whole thing is absolutely. It's lunacy, and I know Wolf Sunday and Mr. Happy Chainsaw have played together and know each other very well. So it wouldn't surprise me if he did do that, but I don't know. Martin, if you're still listening, tell us.
Yeah.
I would just lie on the radio because that would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be. That'd be a crime.
But no, I actually it was somebody else on one of the groups that I'm in asked for artwork recommendations, and I saw that Martin had tagged Wolf Sunday, so that's how we got in touch. So I'm pretty sure it's the same guy.
Very good. Well, there you go. You seem game for a bit with us, so I've got a couple of random questions for you, which I don't ask everyone, but sometimes I feel we need to know the answers.
Okay, I will go out with you, but you have to pay.
That seems fair, but I'm afraid I'm taken.
Damn it!
No. What it was. It might have, I think the link actually here is Mr. Happy Chainsaw, because I think this started with Martin, where I was having a conversation with some friends the night before. I said, I've got this cool guy on the show, what sort of things should I ask him? And they said, why don't you ask him random things that dating apps ask you and stuff like that? I was like, oh, that's quite cool.
Okay.
So we come up with a few questions. I can't remember exactly the ones I asked him, but it was stuff like, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
Random questions.
Any animal. I'd be an eagle, just because I think they're badass. Like, they just fly around and just, they're top of the food chain and they can fly.
Mike G's 2 cents right there, buddy.
Did you hear that? I try to be quiet about that. I'm like, that's too American.
No, not like a falcon, like a falcon. Yeah,
Hey, falcon! I like that one.
like, when the white Power Ranger loses his Tiger Zord and gets the Falcon Zord? No? I lost you guys?
Slightly, but I'm interested to find out more.
See, this is why my dating app life didn't go very well, because no one got my Power Rangers.
We're sold. What was it? I think the other one was if you could be a colour. And I don't mean like a race. I mean like literally, if you could be purple, why would you be purple? But if you could be a colour, or essentially it's kind of saying what's your favourite colour. But if you could be a colour, what colour would you be, and what mood would that represent, and why?
I would 100% be pink. I mean, I just think pink is such an incredible colour in so many ways. It can be such a fun, innocent colour. It can be sexy and playful. It can be
smashing, baby. I said smashing, baby.
It can just be so many different things. So yeah, pink. That's why the Cuecliche logo is pink and our font is pink.
Pink's a fantastic colour. I got in trouble once in school. I don't mind telling you this story. It would have been when I was in maybe year 8 or 9, so what's that, 13, 14? And they were talking about complementary colours. Now, as a non-artist, certainly at the time, although I've dabbled with Photoshop since, as a non-artist, they sort of said, talking about colour wheels and all this sort of stuff. And I said, well, I think the best complementary colours are neon pink and black, because they go together better than anything else. But I got a bollocking because it meant I hadn't listened to what complementary colours actually were, and ended up in after-school detention. So there you go. There's my interesting story about pink.
Here we go. Mike G's got 2 cents to put in here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, go on.
If you mix all colors together, they become brown, like mud. That's mine. I'm mud.
That's the colour you would be, is it? Mud.
Yeah, I'm mud.
Apparently so. Yeah.
I'm all colors mixed together.
Mike G, everybody.
You sound like a protest slogan.
Yeah, right, eh?
I'm all colours to
I'm not even protesting. I enjoy, I'm sorry, my best friends, besides this white guy beside me, from high school, are, I have a couple Indian friends, they're brown. I have a Chinese friend, a Hispanic friend that came to Canada as a refugee from El Salvador. I have a Jewish friend that came from Uzbekistan and Russia in the 80s, because the communists in the 80s were cracking down, and he's now in South Korea. He married a Korean wife, and I don't know. I enjoy the colors of the rainbow. That's all I gotta say.
I like
was she a Korean wife when he married him?
Yeah.
I like the fact that.
That was pretty good. That was great. Yeah.
Very good.
But I don't know. I enjoy the diversity of everyone, and I learn a lot from other cultures, and I mean, I find it incredibly. I've been to like a Hindu wedding. I've been to a Jewish wedding. I'm Catholic myself, but growing up Catholic. I'm not really religious, but I was growing up Catholic, and I don't know. I just enjoy experiencing life through my friends.
Are you a wedding crasher?
Yeah, I'm a wedding crasher.
He tries to be.
I try to be. Well, I get invited to them, so I'm not really crashing them, I guess. But But
Mike,
all
I
I'm
have to
saying
say,
is that,
there is a whole another level, a whole deep level here that I just didn't understand was going to form the answer to this question about what
Right.
someone's favourite colour was, and I'm amazed that it's got. I'm going to keep finding. I'm going to sign up to a load of dating apps just to find the questions and ask people in the hope that someone gives me an answer as deep as that. I also think we should do a special one-off show on like the Wednesday or something.
And by the way,
I just talk to you.
Yeah.
By the way, the one that we all appreciate.
Try and get a date with Mike.
Yeah. Who wants to deal with Mike G? Please Kuiper right now or tweet us at DRC Bones.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in. But nevertheless, what I want to say is, though, like the one thing I think that crosses all our paths is we love music and we love everything. Yeah. All my friends, and this is what the show is about. And like that's where even that how Brian and I got together. We were walking in the dog park, so we were dog lovers. But how we got close was that we talked about music and. We're like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And that's same with my other friends. It was like a common thread. And like the music just binds people together. That's all I'm going to say.
And right. We can only hope that's all you're going to say. So,
but this segment could not have been more perfect because you've essentially ended it by saying back to the music without actually saying the phrase back to the music. This is so...
And the quick disclaimer is not all thoughts expressed by Mike G are those of Spreaker and Dr. Bones and Mike 1inFive and Terry from Cuecliche.
That's fair. I'm just a guest host that shows up once in a while to spew my garbage across the world.
Oh, all right. So that being said, we're gonna get to our next song here.
It's not like it's a tangent on this show, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead, Terry.
I just said, oh yeah, cool music.
Yes.
So the next band up is a band called Spawn, which we're all big fans of. And the song's called Strange Contradiction. Dig this.